So, Horace, I just got off a call with Ashar Bhai, and apparently Jira has been costing us an obscene amount of money. And we have to build an entire micro app to replace it for the whole organization. And we have 4 days. So, so what's the plan here, buddy?
I think I have something for you, man.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
it.
you've already got it. Okay. No. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well then, hello everyone, and welcome to Zero Shot with Alara. Today, I am your host, Shamir Shah, Vice President of Strategy and Consulting here at Y Industries, and alongside me, of course, I have Haris Sheikh, our Vice President of Technology and Business Development. So today's session is essentially going to focus on applications that we can essentially create through the Alara OS platform and zero shot in a single build. Of course, focusing this time on a Jira replacement of sorts that Horace will walk us through. So each episode of Zero Shot with Alara will focus on a different micro app that we sort of created through the platform and the semantics regarding how exactly that micro application then goes on to benefit us. So just for a light introduction during our first episode, what exactly is Alara OS as a platform? So Alara is an agentic orchestration layer. It's essentially a platform through which you can curate and create your entire agentic journey. Now, whether that's customizing the organizations that you have within your organization, their roles, their permissions, the modules that they can interact with throughout the platform itself, while having complete governance regarding how they interact with them. But then also then that feeds into them being able to create the agents themselves, have them be deployed, control how they even interact and use them, as well as employ a number of proprietary reasoning techniques to perform those tasks. Now, of course, that is what Alara OS does, and that's what makes it an operating system of sorts, because it is essentially controlling how your entire organization interfaces with AI. But now, when it comes to how these micro apps connect to it, Horace, tell me, how does making micro applications through Alara OS and through Alara code differ from just vibe coding them yourself?
So thank you, Shamir. So for Aura code, it's totally very different from we follow the spec-driven development tool हम follow करते हैं हमारे. जबकि हम वाइब कोडिंग में we just gives vague prompts कि मुझे इसमें ये चीज़ ऐड कर दो, इसमें ये फीचर ऐड कर
Yeah,
दो,
definitely.
and stuff like that. So that's like a really good visualization आपके पास प्रोडक्ट तो आ जाता है सही है, बट द टेक्निकल डेप्थ जो उसके पीछे होता है, देयर इज नो स्ट्रक्चर, यू डोंट नो व्हाट्स गेटिंग कोड, ठीक है, कौन सी फाइल्स क्रिएट हो रही हैं, क्या आर्किटेक्चर बन रहा है, क्या स्कीमास बन रहे हैं, यू डोंट हैव एनी कंट्रोल थ्रू वाइब कोडिंग. But when it comes to Alara code, तो Alara code पे it's not like you are praying कि AI just did it, कि कर दो मुझे AI. It's just like you have full control on the application that what single line of code is being written. So, for example, when you ask कि मुझे एक login बनाना है, so through vibe coding it will create you a magnificent login platform. सही है, login का एक पेज बना देगा आपको, but आपको यही
Bilkul,
नहीं
yeah.
पता कि लेकिन आपको यही नहीं पता कि उसने लॉगिन का बनाया किस तरह, उसने कौन से सिक्योरिटी एस्पेक्ट्स यूज किए हैं, क्या JWT उसने यूज किया है, एवरीथिंग इज.
No, you're right. Yeah, there's no way to be sure that this is going to be as secure as you
Yeah.
need it to in the enterprise space, right?
Yeah, but when it comes to Alara code, we are using spec-driven development in it and like loop engineering. So where we can, like, before going into the development, we ask the user how do you want to code it? How do you want कि आपके फाइल कैसे होंगी? So ये what features exactly do you want? Not about the coding aspect. जब आप उसकी loop engineering like हमारी requirements complete हो जाती हैं, then it goes into spec-driven development where it lists down first कि मैं क्या code करूँगा, ठीक है, कैसे कोड करूंगा, दीज आर गोइंग टू बी माय एंड पॉइंट्स, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी माय स्कीमा, और उसको मजीद छोटे छोटे टास्क में ब्रेक डाउन कर देता है. और आपको पता होता है कि कौन सी कितनी फाइल्स मेरी बनने लगी हैं, कितनी क्या स्कीमा मेरा होने लगा है, क्या एंड पॉइंट्स मेरे होंगे. देन इट्स लाइक अ वेल मैनेज्ड सॉफ्टवेयर जो कि आपके कोडिंग रूल्स को फॉलो करता हो. वाइब कोड में देयर आर नो कोडिंग रूल्स, आपको खुद से through continuous loop engineering, but in Alara code there is harnessing done, there is like loop engineering done, there is spec driven development जिसके थ्रू आप एक प्रॉपर enterprise grade application बना सकते हैं.
Okay. So essentially, what you get to do then is you get to take advantage of everything that's pretty much already within the platform, right? The
Yeah,
stuff that's built already, the pillars that we've created, that we've tested out, and you get to utilize those in the micro apps that you make. Okay, no, that's very interesting. That definitely then adds a lot more value than you would see just traditionally, because otherwise, essentially, you're just sort of in the dark, right? You're in a tunnel and you're
yeah,
trying to make a bridge, but you
yeah.
don't know where your foundation is.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the exact problem
Mm-hmm.
we are solving with Alara.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, then so then how was Alara Plan made? Right? What exactly is it? Why don't you start off by helping us understand this Jira replacement that you'd made for Y Industries?
So Shamil, like, let me ask you a question first. What? How does your day starts and how does it end?
Well, it starts with a coffee and it tends to end with one too. But on a serious end, I'd say well, usually there's just about 500 stand-ups every morning. Every single team, getting those sorted out. Half the time I forget which ones I have to do because I just check my Jira and all that tells me is the things I need to wrap up, but it doesn't really remind me of some of my tasks. So I tend to miss meetings or forget some of the things I have to do in my day-to-day Kanban and the sort of tasks that I end up having to do on like a sort of regular basis.
Yeah. So like, I think let's take an example. So you like you went to the office and you had your first call and it's like a one hour call that was. Okay. So there were like a bunch of tasks which were decided. Okay. And what you used to do is कि पहले आप उसको नोट डाउन करते थे, ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद
Yep.
जाके आप जीरा पे जाके ऑन बोर्ड कर रहे हो और फिर जाके वो डेवलपर देख रहा है या कोई और आप एसोसिएट देख रहा है, ठीक है, और उसको
It
एग्जीक्यूट
takes
कर
so long.
takes so long and sometimes they like the actual problem got lost between them because मीटिंग में कुछ और डिस्कस हुआ होता है और आप लिख कुछ और बैठते हो, सही है,
Oh yeah,
और
no, my
जब
my, my note taking has to be fantastic. Otherwise, I KPIs get thrown out the window.
definitely, but think of it like how engineering team are going to problem like these daily that by daily like with the client says something else, engineering understands something else, and then after 2 weeks we are delivering something else which client is not happy with because of the
Yeah, no, 100%.
communication gap coming in between meetings, then writing it down on Jira and any project management tool, or then it goes to engineering team and then they are developing because there is no direct connection between meeting and the Jira. So Alara Plan solve this by like they transcribe your meetings and they'll listen to them, and then they create every task for every person who is inside the meeting. Just suppose like you're having a stand up with your team, like you have a bunch of tasks. Let's assign Ali something, Jamshed something else, Alisha something else. Say, so what it does is like it listens to you and it assigns those tasks to Alicia on its Jira board, and Ali on its Jira board, and Jamshed on its Jira board. So everyone get their task assigned rather than waiting for you to list it down on the Jira and then they start working on it.
And all it needs to do that is just the meeting itself. So I can just take my recording, slap it in there, and
Yeah,
have everything good to go.
yeah, yeah. You just need to record it. The meeting will like transcribe. It will create task. It will get the attendees from it, और उसके accordingly जिनका जिनका नाम लिया होता है आपने मीटिंग के अंदर उनको वो टास्क असाइन हो जाते हैं अगर वो आपके साथ आपके डेटाबेस में एग्जिस्ट करता है.
Okay, I think we can end section 2 there then. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that sounds fantastic then. So essentially, Alara Plan has all of the boards with my tasks and information, and all I've had to do is just throw my meetings in there. So all I have to do then, I guess, is just hop in, check whatever my boards are, just like with Jira, and that's how I'll find out whatever tasks are pending on my end.
You can also do follow-ups.
Oh, I don't even need to check the. Okay, so I don't need to check the boards. It'll what is it? Email me or something with
Yeah,
with whatever information I need to
yeah,
do. Oh, okay,
yeah,
that's perfect.
yeah.
So
You can attach like your emails. You can attach your WhatsApp if you want to do. So you can attach both of things.
okay, no, I love a tracker that I don't even need to open. It knows me so well. It'll just send me the
Yeah,
emails, and then I can just take
yeah.
care of things over there. Okay, well then, what else? What else does Alara Plan have? Then tell me about some of these features. Whatever helps me make my day a little easier.
So you can like do like if you have like a bunch of teams, like you have 32 teams or 35 teams in an organization, and they are all working on different types of products and different types of projects and different their day-to-day activities. So how do you track them on any other project management tool? Like, do you have any timelines, or like you have to go one by one? Oh, I need to see team A, and we have to go team B and board, and have to go team C board.
Oh
That's
God, yeah, no, making a Gantt chart of everything then to see all that information.
so in like Alara Plan, we have micro timelines where you can see whole organization timelines how they are working in on a single window. Not like you have to go on team A, then team B, then team C. Just one single window. You can see all your organization how they are working right now, on which
Oh, wow, okay.
on what task
Dude,
they
no,
are
this
working
is
on.
fantastic. Because half the issue when you have a few different teams that you have to keep checking in on is my God, does everyone have their own board? Everyone has their own timelines. If I need to see when things are lining up, I have to make my own comparisons against the dates. So I can just go ahead and see organizational wide macro timelines. And if I have, of course, the permissions to do so, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, perfect. What else do we have?
So there's an amazing thing you can do as well to automate your day-to-day task like follow-ups, creating brand for marketing stuff like that, or writing content. You can attach any AI agents to that task so it can execute it.
Okay. And what happens if, let's say, the server goes down, right? Like mid execution of something.
So like if the server goes down, it will like for when it will like again start from where it ended. It's like auto saving your current progress.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so essentially, then you have like sessions persisting
Yeah,
even if the server goes. Okay, no, that's fantastic then.
yeah.
And this is something that even if I wanted to, I could. Can I deploy this on premise?
Yeah, you can deploy this on premise. You can have it on cloud, whatever deployment model you want. You have a choice of.
Okay, fantastic. So on premise is what? Just Docker compatible and ready for me to go?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh,
Plug and play.
fantastic. Plug and play.
So now I will create a demo for the Alara Plan जहाँ पे लाइक आपको मैं दिखा सकता हूँ कि कैसे आप मीटिंग अपलोड करेंगे और अपने टिकट्स वगैरह मतलब वहाँ से क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. So first let's create a project. I would say let's call it demo project. It can be a kanban board or a scrum board, and then I can add teams to it. I've already have a sales team here. So let's create a project. So now my project is being created. Now we'll go into meetings and for a meeting there. Now we'll upload a meeting. मीटिंग इज बीइंग अपलोडेड एंड नाउ इट्स ट्रांसक्राइबिंग और ये सारे अपने टास्क वगैरह एनालाइज करेगा और आपके पास ये उसी प्रोजेक्ट के बोर्ड वहाँ से भी it can automatically assign tasks to the assignees which were present in the meeting. Once we have attendees here, what are the minute of meetings I can see and review here, and it will give me a list of tasks जो हम हमारे Kanban board में होंगे जो हम यहाँ से select करेंगे. Be on board. It will take me to the board. When I go into the backlog, I can see the task here. I will create a sprint. Let's say call it a demo sprint. So now I will move my task here and start the sprint, and it will start appearing in my board. which you can review like what is the user story. You can review that, and what is the priority, to which team is assigned, when, what's the start date, end date, and created by source meeting. You can go and see here. If you want to assign someone, you can assign it to. If you want to add some attachments to a file, if you want to comment that, you can see all the activities here. So one thing which I want to emphasize, like if you have an AI agent here, which is attached to Alara Plan, it can do your task according to it. Like if you say like write a technical deep dive post like this, if we move this into progress, it will start doing the task like this. And whenever the task is completed, it will move it into the QA section. So you can perform QA. So you don't have to worry about the task. You can put on multiple tasks here. And let's see, like if it is completed, it's been moved to the QA. So let me do another task. You can create images with it like this. So the post has been created. You can like also regenerate or download it, and you'll see your ticket has been moved to the QA. Also, you can see your timelines here of the each task. Your whole ticket will be shown here. And if you want to see like multiple project timelines, you will get all the macro timelines of all the projects being done by different teams or being done on different projects.
All right. Well, then, I think this has been a fantastic session, Horace. Thank you very much for taking the time to sit down and walk us through exactly what Alara Plan is, how it helps us essentially do not just replace Jira, but essentially become a better tracker that actually fits what our requirements are as an organization in this sphere with our own processes and the way that we handle things in a way that isn't readily available through some of these other platforms, and how we're able to essentially customize that, but also just telling us a bit about how Alara code operates, how these micro applications and this entire ecosystem essentially can be built up and maintained. So I'll pass it over to you. Anything else you'd like to add before we end off?
So yeah, definitely. Like this is a lot of application is being powered by a lot of code. You can like enter your custom requirements. You can manage your own processes, and like anything you want to add, like anything you want to change, you can like do it with a lot of code. Just describe the feature. It will plan it for you. It will take suggestions from you before going to development, and then it will do the development of it and get it deployed.
Okay, no, fantastic. Now, of course, thanks to you and Alara Code, I'll be able to give Ashraf his Jira replacement in about 5 minutes
Yeah.
instead of 4 days. Yeah, no, we just wrap this up in a nice bow. I'll go take a nice holiday and relax for a little bit. But all right, well, thank you, everyone. This has been the first episode of Zero Shot with Alara, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.